Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, a lot of the ideas I get for things to visit around Waco come from the fact that I participate in a Facebook page on Waco history. That's where I learned about the Waco horror and the lynching of Jesse Washington. That's where I learned about the tornado memorial from 1953. And the other day I was looking at it and somebody posted an image of a monument to William Shakespeare that's right along the Brazos River. Now, they were very, very cryptic about where exactly this was, because I guess they're concerned that since the thing has been here for more than 100 years and has basically survived all this time with not a whole lot of vandalism, they were concerned about specifically identifying where it was for fear somebody might find it and vandalize it. But the truth is, I started looking for it and found some information that led me right to it online. So today I think we know where we're going, and I am going to go visit this, and we're going to tell you the story of the Shakespeare Monument in Cameron Park. So let's go. Alright, so we are on University Parks Drive, right at the mouth of the Cameron Park Zoo. Now it's funny, when I was researching this, the information on the Shakespeare Memorial told me that it was really close to the entrance of the Cameron Park Zoo. And when I was looking at it, they were also mentioning that there were all these kind of fun little animal statues along the river here. And I couldn't find a whole lot more about it, but as I got here, I started seeing them. So we're going to kind of check out some of these animal statues that are along here too. So yeah, here we got these elephants here. Big elephant here, looks like it's made out of rebar, which is kind of cool. And then we have a smaller version over here, which is, like I said, I read about this. I knew it was here, but I really couldn't find a whole lot about it. In fact, the imagery that I was looking for, didn't really tell me anything about it. But here it is. So we're going to check that out. We got a gorilla over there across the street. Got a lion and a tiger over here. Wonder if his name's Jordan. And that statue looks like it's actually real. We got a tiger over here and a rhinoceros. And since this kind of goes along the river on our way to where we're going anyway, so we'll just kind of hit it at the same time. It's kind of fun seeing this stuff around here. And a big giant giraffe. All sorts of animals represented here. Meerkats. This one's right along the river. It's called Simply Taking Flight. They don't specifically say what kind of bird it is, but that's kind of fun, right? Keep discovering new things in my adopted hometown. Here we got a couple of aquatic turtles sitting on a log. Those are actually real. Yeah, see, one of them saw me and dove in. You see a lot of those around here. That's kind of cool. They're here. There went the other one. And here we have another elephant. This one's called Eli Playing with a Stick. Oh, and we're at the kind of trailing end of the Texas super bloom here, but we're still seeing a few flowers out here. And here's another little statue, not quite sure what that is. Oh, it's a bird. This one's called Hearts Unfolding. That's kind of cool, right? Gonna have to come down here on my bike some point, because if I've missed all this stuff driving by in a car, you gotta wonder what else I've missed. Now that over there, that's actually where we're going. That's the Shakespeare statue right there. So yeah, kind of right there. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down the path a little bit more and we'll see the animals, and then we'll come back and check this out. This one's called Lioness with Cubs. Like I said, I didn't even know this was here. And then we got a giraffe over here. This one's called Nightcat. And this one's called Sumatran Tiger. Look at the detail on that. An American alligator. And right next to him we got a turtle. Box turtle. This one's called just Whitetail. I guess you can imagine why that is. And if you ever wanted to sit on a bench next to an elephant, here's your chance. This one's called the Wise Elephant. It's even got a little bird on his tusk. Okay, this one's called an ornate spiny-tailed lizard. Look at all the stonework they did on there. Very cool. Look at those eyes. Amazing. And this one's called Mother and Child. Heard of pink flamingos. I've never heard of green flamingos. Saw this weird obelisk looking thing here, and as I got closer, it's covered with bats. This one's called Bats Taking Flight. That'd be a great Halloween attraction, right? And it kind of looks to me like there might be more down here, so I'm going to keep walking a little bit until I'm sure I've run out of statues. Yeah, see, I thought I saw something here. Got a bear on a branch here. This one's called Trouble. Yeah, it looks like he's in trouble a little bit. Where else do you get to get this close to a bear, right? And every time I think I've come to the end of it, I see something else I think I might have missed. Yeah, see, here's another one. This one's called Stalking Fox. This one's called The Kids. was funny. Now I know we're kind of coming close to the end of this because right across the river there is a Doris Miller Memorial. We've been there a bunch of times. And I've walked around this area a lot, so I think I would have noticed stuff like this. Probably this eagle is the end here. Because I remember you get a little past this and they have like a veterans memorial, you know, for Vietnam vets and different branches of the Army, and we've seen that before. This one's called Spilling the Wind. And like I said, this is all that war memorial that I've already seen that. We've done that before, so I think we've gone as far as we're going to go. Let's go back and see the Shakespeare monument. Yeah, see, there's the Doris Miller Memorial over there. Go back and check out my video on that one. That was a pretty good story. Alright, so here's what we actually came here to see. This is called the Waco Shakespeare Club Monument. And basically it was installed in 1916 to commemorate the 300th anniversary of William Shakespeare's death. It was built by the Waco Shakespeare Club and designed by a guy named Paul G. Silber Sr. Now let's do a little history of this place. The Waco Shakespeare Club began in the late 1890s at the home of Kate Harrison Friend and her mom, Araminta. They were running a private school at the time, and Kate decided to organize a class in the study of Shakespeare for single young ladies in the town. Now it turned out that the class was so popular that a club was formed in 1899. Now at this point Kate was an internationally known Shakespeare scholar and actually authored a number of books on this subject. In 1900, Kate won a Shakespeare Association of America competition and received a trip to the UK to visit the place of Shakespeare's birth. This memorial is a reminder that Miss Kate, the founder of the Waco Shakespeare Club, who loved Shakespeare's literary works and helped leave a lasting tribute to the betterment of her community. Kate died in 1949. Like I said, this is you have to almost know where this was. I spent 10 or 15 minutes online trying to figure out where this was. Now there's something on the side of this here too. Immortal be his name, Waco Shakespeare Club, 1899 to 1916. And I guess 1916, that was when this was constructed. Let's see if there's anything anywhere else on it. Yeah, what do we got here? Okay, the name of the creator. Paul G. Silberg. So I didn't even know this was here until I saw it on Facebook. Anything behind it? Nope. It's just kind of here in the woods here. Kind of buried in the underbrush here. Probably going to end up getting eaten alive by mosquitoes back here. We're starting to get into mosquito season again. Looks like kind of a place that they would have done Shakespeare in the Park, huh? Right here next to the river. Directly across from the giraffe. So like I said, I came to this place not even really knowing where it was. I thought I'd seen it in the street view, but there really wasn't a whole lot of information. There was actually one map that I found that kind of pointed to this building in the background as a location of it. That's kind of the water reclamation plant up there. And but you know, it kind of implied it was like more over there. But when I started doing a street view here, and kind of got out into this area of the road out here. I think I could kind of see it from the road, so I kind of had a feeling this is where it was. And it isn't really, because they described it as being right near the entrance to the Cameron Park Zoo, and in reality the Cameron Park Zoo is that way, probably about a quarter of a mile. So if I were going to identify the location, I would have probably given this cross street instead, but that's okay. This was kind of fun, hunting this down and finding it and kind of knowing that something like this is here. It's always fun to learn a little history about your town, right? And I had no idea there was a Shakespeare club here, and learn a little bit about the history, and there we go. So I think that is all that I have for today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.